Allow me to tell you a little story, though I'll warn you, it may be a little bit shocking, to say the least. And some guy didn't know I've had this rival for a while now. He's always on my case. All the records of my existence he wants to erase or vaporize, as they say. I can never tell which is which, but whatever the case, he wants to put them in a ditch. Now you may be wondering, how did we get here exactly? It all started when he went out and made me unhappy by dancing with the girl that I once dated. And from then on, it was him that I hated. One day our paths just so happened to cross. As our eyes met, I started to feel lost. From across the hall, I could smell his cologne. I wish I could have one like that for my own. What do you want? He barked, but I stood my ground. I want my girlfriend back, or I'll hunt you down. Well, she's mine now, and there's nothing you could do. Trust me, if I could, I'd kill you too. I suppose the people heard us as they started to gather around, and soon the hall was filled with the overwhelming sound of people yelling fight at the top of their lungs. But to their disappointment, neither one of us swung. Once they all left, I made a proposition. I told him we could settle it all with just one decision. I said, meet me down in Weehawken for a duel. And he said, when I do, I will play you for a fool. We settled on this day the next year in Weehawken, aka the same place that Burr shot Hamilton. Why so long? So that we could prepare, and so that I could keep him out of my hair. Plus, I didn't really know how to use a gun, and of course, if I died, that would not be fun. So for the next 365 days, I spent hours on end practicing my aim. I bought all the targets that I could afford, and shot all the bullseyes, and then I bought more. I hung up his picture on a board filled with darts, and eventually I finally ripped it all apart. I knew that God was calling me to take this challenge on and kill this very man like Architect Palamon. And then the day it finally came, I flew there on a plane, thinking I would send my rival back to where he came. We met in the forest and we both took our places. A look of intent to slaughter came across both our faces. The girl that we both wanted had also come to attend, for she was made aware by one of our mutual friends. We also had a referee to rid ourselves of bias, just in case neither one of us gets sent a flying. 3, 2, 1, he said as we stood back to back, and we took 10 steps, then turned around for our attack. I drew first blood, but it was a swing and a miss, and then I had to watch as he blew my love a kiss. You will never know the rage that came upon me in that moment. From that point on, anger was my only emotion. I pulled the switch on my Glock and then rapid-fired bullets. I had my target locked and I dared to put a hole in every part of his body. And eventually I did, but somehow he still survived and he tried to make a bid. Spare me and you can have her, he said while he was screaming. I looked at him with shock and I thought that I was dreaming. You must be joking, I told him, but fine, maybe I will. Ha, you fool, he said. You know I always shoot to kill. And then he pulled the trigger and I fell down to my knees. My body tumbled down and crumpled up across the leaves. And then I felt regret because I'd never have a wife. But it's fine, I'll always love her in the afterlife. I wish you best of luck with that woman. She was my everything. And if nothing else, I hope you treat her well, because you've earned her.